Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we began our summertime adventure with our new friend / alarm clock, Aegis, with 2 more maxed out arcanas, the Hierophant and the Tower, and also getting Ken to join the dorm for the summertime, and also finding out that Koromaru, the ownerless shrine dog, can actually summon a persona and actually fight shadows, through, apparently, him actually fighting off of the shadow at Naganaki Shrine during the Dark Hour, and also finding out that the Revenge Request website's assassins are actually targeting us now, all because Shinjiro ended up giving them information that we're trying to get rid of the Dark Hour, and now that they know that, they're actually pretty mad. And I have a feeling we're now the next target of their little Revenge Request website. Which, it's not going to be a hit from somebody else, it's probably going to be their own hit on us. So, yeah, definitely a lot of scary things going on. But, with all that said, we're actually getting ready to go into our 4th full moon operation. And although that may be the case, our characters have no clue whatsoever that they're being hunted right now. But, honestly, I don't know what to really say, because eventually, we will find that out. So, tonight, the full moon will be full, or the moon will be full. A powerful shadow will appear. You decide to stay home today, and conserve your strength. Okay, and with that, I'm guessing we're getting straight right on into it. No extra things, just going straight into the Dark Hour, and, actually seeing what we end up doing, since, you know what, honestly, I can't wait for whatever we get into, since we all already know it's going to be fun, since full moon operations are actually really, really fun. Well, it's a full moon once again. Yeah, it is. Any luck, Yamagishi? Any luck?
Yeah, I located it, and this time it's not just an ordinary one.
Now that's more like it.
It's by the deserted houses in the northern part of the Iwatodai. But there's one thing that's strange. It seems like it's underground almost 10 meters.
Really? That's weird.
It must be in some kind of basement.
Maybe.
According to my records, there is no structure in that area that matches that criteria. However, in the past, there was an underground facility that was used by the military.
Really? Interesting. So a military bunker. That's pretty cool.
The military? Is that true?
Apparently so. Well, the okay. The I can't even say that. The architectural graphic area for the area will upload it into her memory bank. Then again, the information hasn't been updated in a decade. Interesting.
That is correct.
Interesting. So it's got, so she has a bunch of information about, secret bases and stuff. That's actually pretty cool, though.
Wouldn't that be a good idea?
Maybe. So, how should we interpret this?
There's no way of knowing without actually get it going there.
True.
It seems war scars may be deeper than we think.
Maybe. Apparently so. Kinda cool, though.
The situation is still unclear at this time. Therefore, we still have to wait until we arrive to determine what we should do, who should be deployed.
I guess. Agreed. Agreed indeed.
Understood.
Understood indeed, yeah.
Then, let's go.
Okay, let's get out of here and head straight to this military bunker. Interesting. Very, very interesting of a place to have a shadow appear at. Iwatodai Northern Harbor Underground Facility Entrance. There really is an underground facility. Wow. That's kind of interesting.
The target should be around here.
Apparently so, but I don't see no targets. But it's definitely the Dark Hour, but... Oh, no. I see that name and I know who that is. Well done. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is really, really, really bad. And we know that gun's loaded at all times because of that one incident. This is the first time we've met in person. Yeah, it is.
Who are these guys? Lucia doesn't sense a thing right now.
Or until now.
My name is Takaya. This is Jin. We are known as Strega. We've been keeping an eye on you. From what we hear, you've undertaken a righteous battle to save the world. But we've come here tonight to put an end to that dream.
End to that dream? Okay, stay away from me, please.
You've gained new allies, yet this land still crawls with sin. Tartarus is towering as beautifully as ever.
Okay, so we did kind of know that he liked this Tartarus, but we still don't understand why. Apparently, he likes it because it gave him his power, but why would you want something like that actually around?
But why the hell would you want to stop us?
Yeah, why?
Simple. If the shadows in the dark area disappear, then so will our power. And we can't let that happen now, can we?
I guess. Why, though?
Power? Don't tell me you're Persona users as well.
Apparently they are, but we've never seen them use one.
Why don't you use that pretty little head of yours for a change? Only a select few wield the power of a persona, and the dark hour is a frontier that is ours alone to explore, just like the Tower of Demise.
Oh, and now we officially know the name of it, because apparently it's called the Tower of Demise, but we honestly never heard that name until he brought it up during when he was talking to Shinjiro, and now the main group knows it.
That's your reason? Are you crazy? There's no telling what will happen if we don't do something about the shadows.
True.
What difference does it make? There will always be disasters, whether they are caused by shadows or arise from human folly. No one can predict the future anyways, but that is besides the point. Surely you will acknowledge the sense of significance the Dark Hour has given you.
There's definitely, well, we can go on these kind of adventures, but that's about it.
You think I like this?
I kinda do.
Is that not so? How about the rest of you? Do you also wish to return to your pathetic, ordinary lives?
Honestly, I think everyone here wants to, but for us to know, we know we still can use the personas after this Dark Hour leaves. There's literally no way that the persona ability leaves because of the fact that Persona 4, they still had their personas afterwards. Persona 5, they kept their personas afterwards. And Persona 3, in the Q games, I don't know if that takes place after this game or not, but they still have their personas in the Q games. And also, the Arena games take place after Persona 4, and Persona 3 takes place before Persona 4. And we know that the characters in Persona 4 Arena are still able to use their personas perfectly well. So, yeah, their power is not going away anytime soon. Definitely gonna stay, but none of these characters seem to know that.
I don't enjoy this a single bit.
I don't think they like that.
You've got each of your own reasons for fighting, just as only excuse, and that makes you all hypocrites. So I say, hell with ya.
Okay. Interesting.
Have fun in there.
Have fun? Oh. Okay, well, but I think we're kind of locked in here now, since that's a giant iron door, or... Actually, I don't even know what kind of metal that is, but, you know, it's a giant heavy metal door, so I don't think we're opening that normally.
Damn it.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. Now we're locked in here with that shadow.
We will be alright. Rather than wasting our energy, I suggest we deal with the shadow first.
True. We probably should do that first.
You're right. If we clues are cool, then they will win.
True. So, we just gotta find that shadow and then we can leave.
The shadow's moving, I think it's noticed us.
Maybe so. So it's running from us now.
Alright. Let's concentrate on our original goal. We can look for a way out after we've won. Everyone prepare for battle.
Okay, yeah, let's prepare for battle and let's get this ready. So their name is Strega. So that now we actually have the name of them. We still don't have the one girl's name, but we have Takaya and Jin's name. But the thing is who is that one girl, though? Since, you know, she's only spoken, like, once in the story, and she's always with them. Okay, so for the battle team, I actually think I know who I'm gonna go with, since I want to go with people that, honestly, don't get as much, time on the screen, and also it's just because, I want to make sure they're also getting as much screen time as everyone else. So we're gonna go with Aegis.
This facility is abandoned. I do not sense any living creatures.
Okay, welcome to the party.
Roger that.
Okay, there we go. 1. We're gonna do Akihiko as well. So we're trapped in a cage with a shadow. This should be interesting. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting. A cage match with a shadow. Alright, let's get going. And then Junpei.
Even if we defeat the shadows, are we gonna be able to get out of here? I'm more worried about that, actually.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Alright.
And with that, we actually have our goal, so do we just run right in? I think we do, but let's tell Fuko we're ready.
I'll stay on standby here with the rest of the members.
Ask about the target. Yeah.
I sense a powerful shadow below you. It's not far from here, but there's something different about this shadow compared to the others we fought. Please be careful.
Okay, and with her words of wisdom, let's head straight into the underground facility and see what we're actually getting ourselves into, since, yeah, this is definitely interesting.
I sense a target 2 blocks ahead of you. It's moving slowly downward. Chase after it.
Okay, let's just chase after it. Oh, there's skeletons down here, so people have been, like, died down here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder if this is the, facility in Persona 2, because I know, Persona 2 is more about military stuff, so I wonder if this has anything to do with Persona 2 here. It would be interesting.
Whoa, this place seems to have been some kind of weapons depot. I've never seen so many weapons before, all designed to kill. But I guess that's the reality of war. It's hard to believe that a time like that actually existed.
Yeah, true. Very, very true. And heavy weaponry at that. I think I saw a missile strewn about inside that little, like, pile of weapons and stuff. Tank treads. Interesting.
The target is gaining speed. It's continuing down the tunnel. Chase after it.
Huh. So they actually held, like, vehicles down here. That's kind of interesting, because you can tell from the little treads on the ground that's actually tank treads. Huh. So they have, like, a little area where they held, like, all their military vehicles and stuff. It's actually kind of interesting.
The target is stopped. It's waiting in the next area. Be careful.
Okay, and with that, we're getting closer and closer to this, next Arconic, boss shadow. And honestly, I think we'll be fine, but, you know, you never know what can happen, honestly, since we don't know how dangerous the shadows are when it comes to the further and further we get. But yeah, we definitely do need to be as careful as possible. So, first off's first, we're going to go with, probably Magaru here, since I want to make sure that we actually have Virtue out here, because Virtue is better for, multi-persona, like, fights. And also, Aegis doesn't have anything to actually attack, like, when it comes to, like, attacking other things, so I'm just going to be smart here and go for a normal attack here. Since, honestly, I want to see her normal attack, since, yeah, definitely it is pretty cool that she uses guns as her main weapon. So, honestly, I'm Mazio here, since we can attack 2 things at once, and it might end up getting rid of the bird, which ended up doing so. Perfect. Okay, we just need to make sure that these shadows don't get any kind of advantage here, since I don't think there's really a good way to actually heal. So getting any kind of, like, bonuses we can possibly get is honestly good. 9,100 yen for 1 card. That is very, very useful. I'll take that whenever we can get it, since money is definitely something we can use. And I can use that quite a bit as well, too. Okay, so we knew that Margaru is actually good against this, so we can get a free all-out attack, so might as well do so. We might even get Aegis to say something.
Here's our chance. Let's get him.
Yeah, let's get him indeed. And we also get to see Aegis' all-out attack picture, since honestly I want to see every single character's one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, a shuffle time. Ooh, I see a level 5, EXP card. I'm gonna grab that real quick, since that's the first time I've ever seen that. Ooh, that's not bad.
I gained a new ability. It restores your health a little when you advance on the next floor.
Oh, so we got Healing Wave, which, yep, it's Healing Wave still. Fuka can now use Healing Wave. Interesting. So, she might get, like, Rise's abilities, like, well, it was Fuka's abilities first, but I hope she gets, the SP one, because that one could be really nice.
The target is up ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think so, at least. So, let's see what we're actually fighting against, since we know it's an Arcanic boss, but I do wonder what kind of, like, one we're actually gonna be. Is that a tank? So, the tank trench we saw earlier was this thing. Interesting. So the shadow turned into a tank or already was a tank. Okay, that's pretty cool.
This explains the tread marks. It's using the tank as armor.
Interesting. That's a cool looking, like, boss fight shadow. I like that. So it's like, So it's like a tank commander kind of like thing, because it's got its head poking out of the tank. That's actually pretty cool. So it's like really just normally a normal, like, normally the shadow is like really, really small, because the top is, like, the actual top part is actually a thing sitting inside the tank. Because when it showed, like, the upper area, you could see the little guy's legs sitting in the tank and, like, operating it. That's actually pretty funny.
It's Arcana, it's Justice. Wait, it's Chariot. What the? Why am I sensing two entities? It doesn't make sense.
Maybe it's both. Maybe the tank, it might be, you know, the, whatever that could be, and then, I'm guessing Justice would be the winged one on top, and then Chariot's usually, like, anything like riding something, so maybe the Chariot might be the tank? That would make sense. So it's like two Arcanas mixed together, so kind of like how they were one at once, but now they're two instead of like all like in different pieces. Interesting. Okay, so, well, first things first is I'm actually going to use Raja here, because of the fact that I know I can increase our attack. So we're going to actually do that first. So Moderate Kaja for everyone to get a free attack bonus, since honestly I'll take that for free since we have the ability to do that. Now we can go for Aegis. I don't think we can do anything there, so I'm just going to go for a medium strike here, just because it's safer. And honestly, I want to see what her persona looks like in battle. And it's pretty cool, so it kind of like head charges the enemy. Okay, and then we know that Akihiko here can drop its defense, so we'll do that real quick to make sure that it has lower defense with us having extra attack. And then we'll go for either Agileo, or we can go double fangs here. Doesn't he have... yeah, he has medium attack. Go Kill Rush. Yeah, I think Kill Rush would be smart, because it hits twice and it's also medium damage. It's basically Agileo, but attacking twice, so honestly, it seems like it would be the obvious choice there. Okay, so now that we're done with the Moderate Kaja there, we can go to Personas, and then we can change back into Virtue, I think. Oh no, wait, we don't need to do Virtue, we can do, Basuki, I think, because I think he has a double attack, if I'm actually right. Yeah, he does, medium pierce damage. Okay, so we'll do him instead. I completely forgot, because I made him earlier, but I didn't actually get to use him in battle yet. So, cool. I actually have something to actually work with here. Okay, we'll go for another Kill Rush. Honestly, the physical spells here are actually really, really helpful here, actually, to be honest. Okay, so far so good. We'll go for, Zyaga here, I think. Medium electric damage seems like it could be useful. And it definitely was. Okay, now it's down to Separate. Oh, so I was right. So it is two different ones. I was actually thinking more like it was hiding inside the tank. I didn't think it was actually the tank, to be honest. So that one's definitely Chariot on the right. Or left, I mean, and then Justice. So I was right on the Justice one. It's pretty interesting. It's actually a really fun design, honestly. I like that. Well, I don't have 2 attack here, so honestly we could just go for a normal attack. But I don't know if physical... oh wait, no, physical does attack. But this is slashing damage. We can try it. Let's see if slashing hits. It does. Okay, 1 goes down.
I see now. The vehicle and turret are different types. One's Chariot and the other's Justice. They seem to be coordinating their attacks too. Please be careful.
Okay, and with that, let's just get rid of the last one, since he's literally sitting there with 1 HP, so let's just get rid of him. And down goes the Chariot and the Justice Arcanas. Just like that. Interesting fight. I actually really enjoyed that. I like the design of that one. Spooks has leveled up to level 45, meaning he has increased his hit points and spirit points. You can now create personas at level 45, and something else inside you has changed. What has changed? Basuki is leveled up. Your strength is increased by 1, magic, and agility by 1. Okay, cool, I'll take it. We get dodge wind, which is interesting, since we can now, dodge wind easier. And it looks like our full moon operation is done. Cool. Well, that was fun. I actually like that. It was short and sweet and to the point, but we still got a lot of story out of it. We found out about Strega, our team now knows they're being hunted, and we know that we're being watched now, so definitely a lot of goods there. Although, it's bad that we're being watched and followed and hunted at the same time, it's just good that our characters actually know about it now, because they could have hit us at, out of nowhere and attacked us out of nowhere, and probably might be actually able to take us out. But, thankfully they didn't do that, so we ended up getting away scot-free there.
Yes.
This is Mitsuru. We have neutralized the target.
Interesting, okay. So good we got that, but what about the door though?
Good work. You may return.
Wait, there's more. Our mission was interrupted by uninvited guest. He's most likely a persona user.
Yeah, he is.
A persona user.
And he wasn't alone. They appeared quietly during the dark hour, and seemed to be aware of our activities.
Yeah, they were. Very, very aware.
Did they say anything that might give us a clue?
Come to think of it, they said that they were called Strega.
Anything about them, Shuji?
Strega.
Seems like a no.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you. I have one final thing to report.
Okay, what is it?
I regret to inform you that we fell right into Strega's trap, and now we're locked inside here.
Yep, we are. Can you help us?
I see. Since the threat has been eliminated, I'll send someone over as soon as I can.
Who would help us? I guess Ken could, but I don't think Ken's able to open up a locked door like that.
I'm sorry. We'll be waiting.
Yeah, we will. Well, we're definitely trapped there for a bit, since I don't think Ken can just walk out into the dark hour like that, so I think, we might be waiting there for quite a bit until the dark hour is actually over.
Other persona users.
Yeah, very, very strange, but also kind of scary on top of that. Your team survived yet another difficult battle. It seems like the trust between you all has grown. You've learned a new tactic. You can now use same targets. Sounds useful if we were using where our allies would be able to attack on their own, which would be useful then, but yeah, I like being able to control my own allies, to be honest. So, although it's interesting, I think the way we have it right now is better. An unexpectedly expected enemy has emerged. They seem to be persona users as well. In any case, you succeeded in defeating the Shadow this month too. You expect that there will be fewer victims for a while. You are exhausted, so you're eager to get some rest. Yeah, we definitely are. Why wouldn't we be, to be honest? There's literally no reason for us to not be tired after having a giant, adventure like that and fighting off with a giant shadow like that. So, makes complete and utter sense, to be honest. Okay, into 8-7. Like we always do, we got an A date with Elizabeth, so let's actually see what we can do with her, since, honestly, her interactions are really, really funny. And then we'll probably go and do Nozomi, and honestly, I also noticed that there was a recording in the command room, so we got a jam-packed little day here, honestly, right before we try and open up the next block of the Tartarus. So, let's see what we can get. Let's go on a date to Naganaki Shrine with Elizabeth, and maybe we can see Koro, since we know Koro defends that place.
I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way?
And with that, let's head out with Elizabeth, and let's see how this next little adventure goes, since we already know this is going to be pretty fun.
This facility is very similar to the temple. Is it a shrine? Now that I'm actually here, I sense a mysterious presences, but they are marked differently than shadows.
Yeah, they are. It's just normal people. Unless you're meaning they're spirits here, then, yeah, I guess, there is different things than shadows here.
Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions, and worship at the shrine.
That is definitely a local tradition, so... Well, there goes 1,000,000 yen. The innumerable coins Elizabeth is pouring in are shaking the offertory box. Leave her be. Yeah, just let her do her offering. She's just being, she's just trying to be nice. There you go.
I finally finished presenting my offering. Though I usually do not reside in this world, I wonder if I too may receive divine grace.
Maybe.
I wonder, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the wishing fountain. There are many places in your world for supplicants to request good fortune. You live in a wondrous place.
I guess, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Could those paper strips tied here be?
Oh, you're talking about the fortune thing where you can, increase your social links? Yep, that's definitely what that is. That's where I, gained a little bit extra points for Mutatsu when I wasn't able to do anything else.
As I thought, they're paper fortunes. I've heard of this game, where people entrust their destiny to a slip of paper, and exult in risk. I see. There are many possible destinies written on there.
Interesting.
Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work, on obtaining all of them.
Okay. You decide to wait until Elizabeth is satisfied. Wait, did she, like, grant all the wishes or something? Interesting, okay. I don't know what just happened there.
Excuse me. I've been curious ever since we arrived, but what are those things over there?
You talk about the playground? Here she is. Also, sorry if you heard a noise. I accidentally moved in my chair and it made a noise. So I'm just letting you guys know, because this chair doesn't let me sit in one spot for long, and for some reason it, like, pushes me down every now and then. So that's why I always seem like I'm shrinking in videos, if you ever wonder why. It's kind of weird. I don't understand this chair sometimes.
If memory serves, this is a slide in a jungle gym. The inner self is exposed to any true god. The magnanimity of spirit excuses all. And that being the case...
It's pretty fun. You want to slide on the slide? Oh. You did not just do that. That's still pretty funny, though. Okay, then. You're grinding on the slide like it's a skateboard. Okay, then.
Intriguing. One must first claw one's way to the top before relaxing in luxury. This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
I agree. Yeah, I guess.
That was a lot of fun. Now could you please instruct me in the use of this jungle gym?
Yeah, I can show you if, oh,
I can't get out.
Oh, she's stuck in there. Well, that's a rip. What do you think of the, balancing beam?
This is so hard to balance on.
You went fun with Elizabeth. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like showing her, like, the new things that she doesn't know about, because she has some pretty funny interactions with it.
Today was even more enjoyable than our other excursions out. To be honest, I've wondered lately, is this world enjoyable to me simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? It could also be that perhaps I may in truth be enjoying our time together because we are together. In any event, I believe I'll open negotiations with my master to bring a horizontal bar into our room. I'd like to accompany you again, sometime if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. You headed back to the Velvet Room with Elizabeth. And with that, back to the Velvet Room. And also, there was one thing I actually wanted to talk about. Because I found out that, the reason why Margaret talks about Elizabeth in Persona 4 during the secret boss fights is actually not because she's just another Velvet Room attendant. She's actually Margaret's sister, which is actually interesting, which I didn't know before, because I was looking into her bio, since I know that looking into Elizabeth wouldn't, like, bring up any, like, super spoiler things, like, story-related stuff, so I found out that was a thing, which is actually pretty cool. So that's actually kind of cool that, you know, Margaret and Elizabeth actually have a connection, so the Velvet Room attendants actually make a little bit more sense, since now you can kind of think of them all as siblings. So the male version of Elizabeth in Persona 3 FES Portable, or Persona 3 Portable, because I don't think it's called FES. I think, if I'm right, FES means festival, and means festival of or something like that. But, yeah, it's definitely interesting to know that. I don't know about Lavenza, or whatever, however you say her name in Persona 5. I don't know if they're connected to them as well. but it would make sense. But it would be kind of cool to find that out, but I don't think there's anything that says anything about them, because it is two beings in one. But yeah, definitely interesting to think about. But with that, let's turn in our request real quick, and then we'll go and see Nozomi.
You seem to have completed a request. Just a moment while I check. Thank you for showing me around Naganaki Shrine. I must say that the harmony between religion and recreation was indeed superb. I am currently in negotiations with my master about introducing a set of horizontal bars here. If I should win his favor, please stop by to make use of them. Yeah, and for a reward, I have something very special for you. With this, you can fuse Thoth.
Oh, Thoth, I know that one. That's the, like, white orangutan. That's pretty cool. I'll take him.
He comes in the form of a beast, yet possesses knowledge beyond that of any human. Try him out and see it for yourself. The wisdom it may grant you. I'd like it again if I could walk with you again in your world someday. Please accept your reward.
And with that, we obtained a Book of the Ancients, and that means we can now make Thoth. So with that, we'll leave her be, since she won't have anything else for us to do there, so honestly, we can just walk over to Nozomi. It's not like I need to do a cut here, since literally Nozomi is like 2 steps away from this place. So let's go see Nozomi and continue his story, since honestly, I'm interested in what he could say.
Oh hey Jordan. Wondering about my clothes. Well, you see, the reason I wear our school uniform is, nothing else will fit. Anyways, I want to go for a bite somewhere. My poor stomach has been crying for a while.
You were invited to share a meal with Nozomi. Okay, since you have Gur, a persona of the Moon Arcanum, you should get along well with Nozomi. Would you like to hang out with Nozomi after school? And that's indeed yes.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Then let's go to a restaurant. It's the place for you.
Nozomi seems pretty happy. Well, he's going to go eat, since that's literally what he likes to do, so obviously he's going to be happy about that. Iwai Todai Strip Mall, restaurants. You spent some time with Nozomi eating the hours away. Honestly, this place seems pretty popular. We always come to this specific restaurant, if it's not the beef bowl shop or the sweet shop. It's pretty interesting that we always come here, because no one ever says anything specifically about this restaurant. Maybe Nozomi will, but yeah, we never actually had like a real idea of what this place actually really is, other than it being just a normal restaurant you go to.
So I had some melon pan, and then a takatsu sandwich or 2. Then a turkey sandwich, a bag of chips, and half a BLT. But, I gotta have my rice.
Okay, that's a lot of food, but, and if you like it.
I think that's way too much carbs. It pays to watch what you eat.
What? That makes no sense for him to say.
Today a girl in my class asked about the handsome guy you were eating with. I guess she wanted me to introduce you to. So you could eat lunch with her and without me.
I don't know. I don't even know who that is either.
I guess you are like my little brother. The type of guy who gets all the girls, am I right? Well, once we're dead, we're all just bones. You can't tell a handsome skeleton from an ugly one.
I guess true.
Like, whenever I want to worry about that stuff, it gets my appetite going. Hey waiter, how about one more katsu special? Did you know I'm a poet? Here, I'll write you a senru poem, before the food gets here. Pork is yummy, but in the sun, I fried too.
Okay, that's interesting.
Stomach emergency.
Okay, well, see you later, I guess? His social link's so weird, but it's funny at the same time.
Talk about a close one. I almost didn't get there in time.
Okay, Nozomi looks pale. Oh, are you sick? Are you?
No, I'm fine, no worries.
Nozomi seems pleased.
I guess I'm normal after all. Except, everything except my weight, that is.
Oh.
That was probably more than you needed to know, huh? I'm normally not this rude. Sorry, it won't happen again. I just wasn't thinking.
Nozomi seems comfortable around you. Your relationship is stronger now, and I believe we're on rank 4 if I'm right, because I actually haven't made my guess yet. But let's see if I'm right. Mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, another rank of the Moon Arcana. Definitely an interesting Arcana, but I still haven't really used anything of the Moon Arcana yet. I've used a bunch of the other ones, but yeah, definitely still have yet to use the Moon. Thou art I, and thou shall have her blessing when thou choosest a great persona of the Moon Arcana. And if this says anything, I'm literally using the very first of the Moon Arcanum to actually gain a rank here. Because you only need the, to just have a persona of that Arcana. You don't get anything special for having a higher level version of it. So, if that says anything, I literally don't even have a persona for the Moon Arcanum that I've been using that can actually give us, like, what you would think would be a bigger bonus for having a higher level version of it. But, yeah, I'm still using the first one, and I haven't even upgraded to a higher level one yet, so hopefully I can find one that I like, but usually I just go for the ones that I think is the coolest, or has an ability that I think I can really use for the future. The Gourmet King social link has reached level 4, your power to create personas in the Moon Arcana has grown as well. Okay, interesting.
But now back to eating,
And I was right, apparently.
you can't eat, once you're dead, so I always say it's best to take every chance you get.
True?
You're just like my little brother.
Wait, do you have an actual little brother? After finishing your meal with Nozomi, you decided to return to the dorm. Okay, because I told you guys that there was a new recording in the command room, let's actually do that real quick, and then we'll, continue on to whatever we do next, because honestly I don't know what's going to happen next, but it's a bank of consoles. There seems to be a new recording. Watch a recording? Yes. So, let's see what we get into, since I don't know what the new recording could be, since we've seen all of the ones so far, so, July 15th, 2009, 17:05:38, beginning playback. Okay, let's see what we get. Oh, it's Fuka.
I wonder if I should have gone with the one-piece suit instead. These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear. It feels weird to have my belly button exposed.
Okay, interesting, video.
Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit. But there wasn't much of a selection with the one-piece ones. I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion. Although I don't really exercise, so it probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her.
Okay, interesting.
Oh right, I have just a thing.
Yeah, just a thing. Okay. Very interesting recording. But maybe there would be a reason soon. Unless it's just literally to just sneak in on, what's going on with Fuka.
The low-frequency voice slimmer had I brought from Tanaka's shop.
Oh, Tanaka. That's kind of funny. He ended up making his way into the main story, technically.
It said online it was very effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave. Now let's see. How do we turn this on?
Press a button, I think. Okay.
No, this... it tickles. What am I gonna do?
Okay. Very strange.
Why won't it come off? No.
I don't really know what to say, honestly.
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second? It's Mitsuru-senpai. I have to answer the door. I'm coming.
Mitsuru, can you save her?
Oh, did I disturb you? None at all. It's not that important. Never mind, just carry on. Senpai, is this what it means to train your abs? Someone help.
Okay then. That was weird. Okay. The recording ends there. Oh, here we go. We got something for the dark hour, so let's see what's going on now. Is it going to be Stragum? Is it going to be Koru? Or is it going to be Pharos? Honestly, oh, it's Pharos. Okay, that makes sense, because we just did another full moon operation. So, let's see how he's doing.
Hi, how are you?
Good, I guess. How are you? Interesting. Very interesting kid. I really wonder what's the story behind him. Because we don't have anything other than him just wanting to be our friend at the moment. But we know nothing of his past or anything yet.
I remembered something else. The end won't be brought by anyone in particular. It's coming because there are many people who wish for it, as if it was destined from the start. But doesn't that seem like a strange thing to wish for?
No one wants that. Yeah, no one wants that indeed.
Are you certain? What about those who hope for an end to their suffering, who wish to find peace?
Okay.
Well, enough about that for now. There's something else I wanted to tell you today.
Okay, what do you want to tell me?
Soon the poisonous flowers will bloom.
Poisonous flowers?
1 in your own garden, and 3 in the garden opposite yours. I don't know whether or not this has anything to do with the end, but you should be careful.
Wait, 3 in the opposite garden, and 1 in our midst. Wait. Oh, it's an analogy. The 3 out of our garden is Strega, Takaya, Jin, and whoever that one girl is. And the 1 in our midst, which we know through third-person interactions, and not through our character itself, Shinjiro. That's pretty interesting to kind of have them say it like that, and that's actually kind of cool, because if you put 2 and 2 together, you can figure it out. That's actually interesting, but our character does not know about any of that, so he can't know that unless, Shinjiro tells him, or Strega tells him.
I'll come again, if I find out about anything useful.
You kind of told us late there, bud.
That's what friends are for, right?
I guess. It would have been more interesting if he told that before to us, like he could see the future or something, because that would be kind of interesting. A mysterious voice rings in her head. Well, because of the last time that the Death Arcana went up, it skipped a rank. I honestly don't know which one this one could be. For all I know, it went to, rank 6 for all I know, because it was rank, rank 3 before? Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Death Arcana. Okay. Still interesting. At least he's kind of giving us some more information about what's going on, but we don't know anything about him, so he's still just the mysterious boy. The mysterious boy's social link has reached level 5. Your power trait personas of the Death Arcana has grown as well. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Just gonna be completely honest there. But with that, let's make our way into 8-8, since you never know, there could be some story there, since sometimes the mornings have them, sometimes they don't, but honestly, it looks like we got some story. So let's see here. And I hear the Velvet Room, so that means Elizabeth. Your cell phone is ringing, and that means the Tartarus just opened up, didn't it?
Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in the Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey.
Thanks, Elizabeth. The phone call has ended. Yes, it has. So now we know that the Tartarus is now open again. Okay, I was ready to do a small cut, but apparently there's something going on for the day here, because I didn't expect there to be a second scene after, Elizabeth telling us all that, so let's see what's going on here. Apparently Mitsuru needs us.
It's me. I'm sorry to bother you while you were resting, but can I have a word with you?
Coming. Yeah, let's go and open the door for her. Okay, what do you want, Mitsuru? Hello? What's going on?
Good morning. There's something I need to tell everyone, but I think it would be best if you saw it yourself. Come to the 4th floor meeting room when you get home tonight, okay? I'll see you then.
Oh, okay, we'll come to the 4th room. That's okay, something's going on then. Okay, for our social link for 8-8, we're going to be hanging out with Nozomi again, since honestly I want to try and see if we can get further and further with him, since on the summertime it seems like we can only rank up people outside of school, because I literally can't find any of the schoolmates, to be honest. So, yeah, we're definitely going to just hang out with Nozomi here, since it's either him, Maiko, or the Slim Man. But the Slim Man is still not open yet, and Mamoru, the guy that we met in the last episode, still isn't available yet, so he's not available until 8-9, apparently. So, yeah, definitely want to increase Nozomi, since he's pretty interesting to me. So, let's see how he's doing.
Hey, Spooks-kun. Perfect timing. Did you want to go get something to eat? I can hear my poor stomach crying sadly.
It seems like Nozomi wants to go eat. Since you have Gur, a persona of the Moon Arcana, you should get along well with Nozomi. Would you like to hang out with Nozomi after school? Yeah, of course.
Wonderful, my gourmet friend. Then let's go to Wild Duck Burger. That's the place for you.
Okay, we can go to this world's version of McDonald's, which honestly, Wild Duck Burger and what was it? I forgot what it's called, but the burger place, not full moon, Space Burger or whatever it was called in Persona 5, like, is literally just, either Burger King or like, Burger King, McDonald's, or another one could be, like, what do you call it, In-N-Out Burger, which is kind of funny to be completely honest. Nozomi seems pretty happy. With that, here we go, on our next culinary adventure with Nozomi.
Hurry, Spooks, I'm dying from hunger.
So why does he go from, like, saying my, character's last name and my character's first name, like, differently? Because sometimes he says Spooks, and sometimes he says Jordan. I don't understand that. Like, he like, flip-flops with it. Unlike, like, Mitsuru, where she only says last names. But he's like, oh, hey, Spooks. Hey, Jordan. Hey, this. Hey, that. It's like, it's funny. It's kind of funny, because no one does that normally. You just call someone by either, like, their nickname, like, all the time, or you call them by their name all the time. It's kind of weird that he, like, flip-flops from first name to last name all the time. Yeah, I'd recognize that shrill voice anywhere. You might consider, not talking so loud. I could pick out you out of a lineup if I were blind. Is it, oh, it's that weird guy again? I don't have much, time to waste on high school kids, so let's try and keep this short. My son gave you money, and that was supposed to pay for his tutoring. I'm tired of this whole situation, so let's resolve it, and forget anything ever happened, okay? What is that supposed to mean?
Sir, I think you have a misunderstanding here. Your son was hiding in the park, because he hates that tutor. That's why I showed him the way. You should be thanking me for saving him, if you ask me. Right, Spooks?
Yeah, that's right. I don't know anything about that, so sure.
See? Spooks thinks so too.
Nozomi seems satisfied.
You seem pretty calm today. What's wrong? Why don't you cower behind your friend? They're like last time.
You see, there's a reason. You didn't know. How your son was feeling is because you don't truly understand. But don't take my word for it. Spooks will back me up on this one.
I guess. Nozomi seems to trust you. Your relationship is stronger now. So this guy's just bullying random kids to see if he can steal money from them? Based on that. Because I don't think that story about the tutor is real. Because based on that, you don't just randomly approach somebody, and he seems to not really know what the heck's actually going on there for Nozomi. So I think this guy's just approaching him out of nowhere to be weird. Honestly. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Because he could be telling the truth, and sometimes he can't be. Because the reason why I say that is because he's saying he's cowering behind us like a big baby, basically. So I definitely think that guy on the left is lying. So I could be wrong, but I don't know, honestly. A mysterious voice rings in your head. When that's rank 5 of the Moon Arcana, already halfway through Nozomi's social link. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Moon Arcana. Okay, well, I'll always take that, since, you know, it's always nice to have. The Gourmet King social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of the Moon Arcana has grown as well. Which I'll honestly take whenever we can get it.
Look, I'm willing to forgive you, but you'll never enter paradise. People like my brother, who died, or non-believers like you, are forbidden from the sacred place.
Oh, so he did have a brother. Huh, that's interesting. So I was wondering that, because he said we were kind of like a brother, so that's actually kind of cool. But that's kind of sad that his brother's, like, you know, dead, based on what Nozomi just said.
Talking to you gives me a headache. My son is only in elementary school, and I'm shocked you were able to take his money. Your parents have my sympathy. There's a lot I would have reconsidered if my son were snowed by this cult as you seem to be.
Cult? It's no cult. He's just taking us to go eat some food. Literally.
What? Did you just interfere? I am not stupid, sir. You're no different than everyone else. You think I should have died instead of my brother, don't you? Well, I didn't, and I'm not as smart or as nice as him either, so just deal with it.
Nozomi seems pretty pissed. Yeah, he does.
Damn kid, you have some problems. If you won't, just own up to what you did, I'm just wasting my time. There are plenty of ways to resolve this. You better be careful, kid. Hang around Tubbo for too long, and he'll try scamming you too. What you do is up to you. But I'm just glad I got to my son before it was too late.
Okay.
Best of luck.
So Nozomi is scamming people? I didn't know that. And we haven't seen anything that would prove that either. Interesting. That's kind of weird if he is actually doing that.
I don't need to put up with your allegations. Don't come back.
Is it true, though?
We won. We fought that guy off. You're a good friend, and I respect that. That encounter reminded me of how hungry I am. Come on, let's find something to eat.
After eating with Nozomi, you return to the dorm. Okay. And that means we're heading back to see what Mitsuru's doing, since we were told to go to the 4th floor. I hope it throws us right in there. We don't have to run all the way up there. Thankfully it did. So, what is it Mitsuru wants?
Does this mean we have a new mission?
Maybe.
I don't know, but the alarm's not ringing.
True. So that means, like, nothing dangerous. Maybe it's a party.
Huh?
What is it?
Koro-chan.
Oh, it's Koro. Oh, he's cute. Oh, that's cute. I actually didn't know what his, like, persona, like, attire would be. That's actually really, really cool. Since I knew he was the next, playable character and everything, because of the fact that the Slim Man kind of, like, threw that into my face. I wouldn't have known it if it wasn't for the Slim Man, social link, because I was trying to figure out what was going on with that. But that's so cool. I like the little winged attire and everything. That's really cool. He looks like, what do you call it? He looks like a dog angel, basically. That's cool. So, why does he have, like, is there a specific reason why he needs, like, a specific costume like that? Or is it just, like, something special for him? Just to let us know, hey, he's a member of SEAS and everything. Because that's pretty cool. He's even got a little scarf and everything. Woof. Woof indeed.
Are you okay? Where'd you get the collar?
Yeah, where did you get it?
That collar is designed to help control his persona. In other words, it's an evoker for dogs.
Oh, interesting. So, this is how he can control his own persona, since apparently he talks like a human based on what Aegis, is able to translate what he says and everything, so that's pretty interesting.
Wait, does that mean he'll be able to go in battle?
Yeah, apparently.
It was a surprise for me as well, but according to the test, it's quite possible. In fact, it was the chairman's suggestion. We'll be looking after him here in the dorm.
Cool. Okay, welcome to the team, buddy.
Is that okay with you, Koro-chan?
What about the Naganaki Shrine, though? I thought he wanted to protect that. Unless he just did that just because he did it because, you know, as he said, it was a peaceful place and he protected it because of that. Because that's what he said, apparently, due to what Aegis said.
He said, I'll return the favor.
Oh, okay. So he doesn't mind.
Man, you're one little dog.
Yeah, he really is. Welcome to the team, buddy.
Hey, make yourself at home. The more the merrier, right? Who cares if you're just a dog? Alright, I'll take him for a walk. It's summer break after all.
Yeah, sounds like a fun idea.
Yes it is. Enjoy your vacation while you can. Summer classes start next week.
Aw.
I'll see to it that you graduate.
Oh, so we're being forced to go to summer school even though we did good on school? Okay. Well, we were told that we didn't have to do that if we did good. Okay then, well that's unfortunate.
Hey, good one, senpai. You almost had me there.
She's not lying.
Oh, it's no joke. We'll be taking intensive courses. I've already applied for all of us. I know how difficult it's been balancing school and our late-night excursions. You haven't had much time to study, and I apologize for that. That's why the chairman agrees that it is a good idea. I thought I told, Takaba and Yamagishi.
Apparently so, they reacted to it, so they didn't want to tell us.
Are you serious? This is the first I've heard of it.
They didn't want to break it to him, I think.
I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it. Aw, man.
Aw, man, indeed. At least we might be able to see our schoolmates again, since we're being forced to go to school.
Hey, with your grades, you should be thanking her.
True. He only aced, what was it, PE, based on what we know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right, indeed, dude. You need to do good on school, bud.
This sucks. Don't you think?
Totally, who cares, whatever. Totally. It does kind of suck.
It's only for a few weeks, so let's make the most of it.
Yeah, let's make the most of it, indeed. Well, at least Koro joined us. And now that he's actually in the dorm, that means we should be able to get the Thin Man's pen now, so let's go see if that's actually a thing. Since it did say we should be able to get it from him. So, let's see here. You spot something under Koromaru's paw. Would you like to pick it up? Yes. And it must be his pen then, so cool. Okay. It's a red fountain pen. Perfect, that's all we needed. Obtain the red fountain pen, and now we have things we can do on Sundays now. Thank you, game. Because because for us, we literally couldn't do anything. Oh, let's talk to Ken real quick, since we haven't talked to him at all.
We're going to take care of Koromaru. Here's the dorm. It'll be a lot of fun having him around.
Yeah, well. Well, it's good to see you're doing okay, bud. So with that, because, like we know, now that the Tartarus is now open, let's actually make our way straight into the Tartarus, since tomorrow's episode will be a Tartarus-based episode. So, let's go straight to the Tartarus, nothing new there, so we'll just skip over that dialogue, since it's literally always the same, so straight into the Tartarus we go, and we'll probably go and see what, Koromaru's, persona is, since we know he has a persona, so let's actually check it out and see what's going on there. So let's see here. Hey, Koro. So let's see. We can add him to our party or check his status. Let's see here. So he's got a blade. Oh, so he uses knives in battle. That's interesting. How, though? I guess he can hold it in his mouth, I guess, but interesting. I thought he would use his, like, teeth or something, but at least he has, like, an upgradable weapon. No way. Wait, what? That's so cool! Wait, why is Cerberus not like this in the other games? That is such a cool design! I like that! I really, really like that. They got rid of such a cool design. That is a really, really cool Cerberus design, because Cerberus in the other games is just a white lion, basically. This is like a mechanical, like, dog, monster dog, basically. That is so cool, and it's got the chains on the neck connected to the wings on the back. That's really cool. That's actually really cool design, and it's a fire-based persona as well, so it's kept to the design of it being a fire-based persona, because in Persona 4 and 5, it's a fire-based persona. It's like one of the higher ones. So he uses Mudo, which is dark magic, and also fire magic. Interesting. So he wouldn't work well on a team with Junpei unless we're fighting, like, ice-based personas. So we might never be able to use, Koromaru and Junpei on the same team unless we know we're fighting Ice Arcanas. Or not Ice Arcanas, but ice-based personas. Or shadows, or whatever you want to call them. Since technically they're shadows and technically they're personas at the same time. But, interesting. But it's still cool to have them in general. And I already know who we're going to use in our next version of the Tartarus to continue off with the Yabasha block. I think we're going to use, Koru, Aegis, and then Akihiko, I think. Or actually, maybe Yukari. Actually, I don't even really know, actually, now I think about that. Well, Junpei still... No, wait, Junpei caught up, didn't he? So it would be maybe Yukari then. So Yukari, Aegis, and Koromaru. I could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna go with that. But that's cool. I like that. And he has, and it looks like agility is his main suit, which is pretty cool. And he nulls fire magic and nulls dark magic. That's interesting. And he's only weak to light magic. That's really good. So, with that, we're going to be doing our next Tartarus episode in the next episode, so we'll be finishing off of the Yalbish block, since there's only one more part of it left, and that means in the next time we go to the Tartarus after this, we'll be going into a whole new area. So with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.